Okay, hey again. This is RLP last boss, third boss, the dragon, on a 22. Okay, this boss can be a little crazy. I find on high Tyrannical keys, just because of the flame spit in the phase 2, like when it goes on 3 people, does so much damage. And then he has the interrupt that happens sometimes during the flame spit, and then also this week with quaking, it can get a little oppressive. I guess is the word I would use. But you just need to stay calm. If your group is doing it right, you'll kill the dragon quickly. So you only get 2 or 3 flame spits in phase 2. So you can really just pop everything you have, because then you're just left with this guy and he's easy. All right, phase 1. Just make sure your group is staying together. Should be in the middle unless you get the flames, in which case you would go off to the side. And then as a shaman healer, you are really just using chain heal, downburst, healing surge here, cloud burst, healing rain. Don't use any of your cooldowns yet if you can avoid it, because you want to save them all for phase 2. When people get flame spit, just get some heals on them right away. Their health goes down pretty quickly, but there's no like last tick that does a bunch of damage. So if you just get a quick couple of casts in, they at least won't die, and then you can top them up after when you're clear to do so. Sometimes it goes in the tank, which is great because they don't take a lot of damage. But make sure you're watching the fire breath. Honestly, on a hierarchy like this, if anybody gets the Inferno Core, like if you walk through the fire or get the fire breath on you, it just makes things so much harder. So it'd be really, really careful about not getting extra stacks here. Try to put as much DPS in as well. Once again, focus the dragon. You want that to go down first, obviously. And even your little bit of damage, if it helps you avoid another like a third or fourth flame spit in the second phase, it's definitely worth it. You should lust as soon as they get together, and then just crush down that dragon. Okay, first set of flame spits. Let's see what I used. I used Healing Tide, Nature Swiftness Chain Heal, and that was it. And I also used Astral Shift because it was on me as well, and that was enough to keep everyone alive. I think for the next set, I was planning to use Ascendance. Yep, Ascendance to top myself up because once again I got targeted, and then just Healing Surges and Chain Heals. Once again, the goal is not to keep everyone full health, it's just to make sure they don't die. And like I said, if you have a good group, they will kill the dragon quickly, and you'll only get 2 or 3 sets of flame spits. So we only had 2, which is great. But if we did have a third, I had Slink and AG up as well. So same with if you've been watching the other bosses, like you kind of want to save a set of cooldowns for each one, and don't forget to incorporate your trinkets with your cooldowns. A personal favorite I like to use is Slink plus Ascendance. A lot of shamans complain because because Ascendance isn't a smart heal, as they say, because it doesn't like target lowest health people. If you use Slink and then Ascendance, you're basically using Ascendance to its maximum potential, because it'll be equally distributing all the extra healing to everybody, and Slink will keep everybody equalized, so it's not like one person is ever at full health. Everybody should be benefiting from it. But I mean, I didn't even have to use that here, but it's always an option for you. An important thing for this as well is like maybe mention to your group before you pull the boss is to stay together as a group. Like it's super important, not only for your healing, but also to bait the dragon to land and breathe in the right spot. And also it makes things so much easier if people are grouped up. And yeah, that's it. Like I said, this boss, depending on your composition, can get very crazy. Just make sure people know to use their personals, their health stones, whatever, during the flame spits in phase 2, because that's definitely the hardest part. Yeah, good luck.